Only 2 players gonna advance into the finals from these 4 players. All of the players, amazing players, have been playing a lot in the past in many different tournaments, and it's gonna be very interesting to see how it's gonna be and how it's gonna end up in the end. My prediction for the start is gonna be that Lore or Boscar is gonna get a first completion in 1.7, just because Boscar is a very good 1.7 player and Lore is actually maining the 1.7 for a long time. I think even over a year. So he's a very experienced player considering this version and very skilled. And Hamazin is, as I've seen in this tournament, is really consistent in this version, and Malon is, I think, the most unknown in this version, just because he doesn't play 1.7 this much. But yeah, it started. There goes the seed, and the pyramid is how we're gonna start the things.
Yeah, a lot of strong runners here, you know. I feel like Boscar especially, one of the runners out there with so much experience across, all the versions. We saw Boscar um, about 8 months ago at this point, maybe 6, win actually the Roulette Tournament of Doom, which is just a random assortment of different speedrun categories. So it's interesting to watch these tournaments because a lot of times runners will lock onto one version at a time, but you get to see runners flex their speedrunning capabilities across all 3 main versions.
I agree, and I think that's the most interesting part about this tournament. Just seeing how much different players can be able to adapt to different scenarios, different versions, and it's just gonna be the factor how well they know these versions, how well they play different versions, right? It's not just about 1.16 or 1.7. It's all the versions matters, and that's the really interesting thing about it. And yeah, even if somebody is gonna finish the first in a 1.7, it's not gonna be the factor guaranteeing his win overall in this tournament. And I really love to see how different players can come back. We've seen in the previous round, K4 was actually 8th person to get to the round 2, and only 8th person was able to actually proceed to the round 2, so he was really lucky to get here. And later on, he was matched with first and second person to finish in the round 1, and he actually destroyed his group and got the first place in his group. So it was a really good match from his side on, and it just shows us how many things can happen throughout this 1-hour adventure throughout all these versions.
Yeah, it's genuinely interesting to see how they change up their strategy from qualifier rounds to this round because your first set of 3 speedruns in the tournament, it's probably not going to be as clean, as polished as your later runs. You've got the one round under your belt, the experience down. You kind of know what you need to go for in this second round for our players here.
Yeah, and we already can see that Boscar is near the lava pool, but he forgot to take his water, so he's gonna have to
I
go
think
back to
I think it was a
the
ghost
village.
bucket, actually, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, probably, yeah. Yeah, that's the case, I think, because he just grabbed the lava
Yeah,
instead of
unfortunately,
placing the water. Yeah.
1.7 not an amazing way to check for ghost bucket, unlike our later versions where you've got the double F tap or whatever your swapping hand button is to double check for that ghost bucket. But gonna make it in the nether here without any issues.
Oh no, the Lord having the same issue with a bucket. Oh no. Look at this. Another ghost bucket.
Will Melon experience the same issue here with a ghost bucket? We will see. Go 4 for 4 on ghost buckets here, possibly.
So many ghosts here. It's kind of scary as the drop from a Boscar straight into Blaze Spawner. Look at this damage, actually. Fall damage and Blaze damage. 2.5 a heart. It's gonna be pretty... he's gonna be, yeah, really careful here not to die in the situation, but I think that's not gonna be the case unless there's gonna be some blazes behind him or something like that. And yeah, Lore's gonna be entering the second one, and just behind him is gonna be Hamazon. It's not gonna be the easiest to drop down here. Lore, I think he's just gonna drop down 3 hearts. It's not a big deal, but look at this trace
Oh
on
my
Lore's side.
gosh.
4
That
blazes! And another spawner actually
wow.
activated. Oh my god.
That could actually be a huge time save there, you know? They are out in the open, which is going to make killing them a lot more difficult than the nice containment a spawner gives you. But, you know, you kill those safely. That puts you ahead a couple blaze rods.
Oh, so many blazes from so many sides, and another hit on lower sides doesn't look good for him. He has to wait to regenerate his HP a little bit, and on this version, regenerating HP half points is really hard just because it's really slow. You just have to eat and wait for half a heart to go up, and then another half of heart really slowly. So if you are low in this version, you have to be really careful about what you're doing here. But he's managing to get his health up. He's in a good situation, and all of the Fold players are in the Nether, in a fortress, in a spawner locations. You can see Malon also experiencing some strays here. Only 2 on his side, but still good and on to have blazes.
I wish we could see Lore's blaze count because Bosker right now is at 6 rods, only 1 left.
And
to
Lore is
collect
5.
there.
Lore is 5.
You know, for Lore entering just a bit later, not actually too far off. Those stray blazes probably assisted there in making up a little bit of that time.
That's right, 6 rods on his side, but the only disadvantage he has over the Boskar now is obviously Boskar is leaving right now, but also he didn't mind any gravel, and actually it's gonna be really close for Lore. Oh my god! He's gonna destroy this spawner, right? He's just gonna go. Yeah, he's just gonna go back. I don't even know if he has the 7th rod. If he's just gonna. Oh, he has 7 rods, so he's gonna be all right with it. It was really scary for Lore, but it just shows how skilled he is, how he can just get out of every situation and just play as fast as their opponents. That's what I think he's gonna be one of the fastest players on this version. But as we can see, there's still some things to do in the Nether. You have TNT to gather some materials. It's a good thing to gather netherrack instead of leaves in the Nether, just because you can destroy the TNT pretty quickly. Don't have to look for trees, and if you don't have any forest nearby your spawn, that's gonna be just the best way to ensure your blocks blowing up this TNT, gathering some netherrack.
Yeah, I actually really like this strategy. You know, given their spawn location. I mean, it is standard strategy, but making use of the resources you're given in this run, keeping in mind the overworld you've spawned into, and just you know, general resource tracking is always great to see because it is going to take you a while to shear trees off of a spruce forest.
Oh, and actually Boskar is first to leave, but just behind him is Lore, and Malon, he left the Nether too, but I don't think he's gonna have enough rods for his later stronghold travel. I think just left early just to ensure his tower being built in a good time, ensuring his Enderman spawn's gonna be enough to complete the night. It's pretty weird spot to build his tower. Not a good terrain, not the best terrain, so it's gonna be interesting to see how players gonna react to this terrain.
Yeah, a bit of a scary situation there for Hamazon, trying to pick up his 22 cooked potatoes while getting blasted by a ghast on a platform that is only 1 block thick. At any moment, that ghast could have sent him right down to the lava. But fortunately, not happening, making it out of the Nether safely, and gonna begin work on the tower here shortly.
22 baked potatoes. I mean, you have a lot of carrots, so you don't need to be having any more food, but I think just the potatoes give you more hunger bars per one, so I think that was the case here. That's why he wanted to have potatoes. Maybe he just liked potatoes. That could be also the thing.
Yeah, a bit of a task overlap there, cooking the potatoes while waiting for your blazes to go. And it is double the hunger bars of carrots, even though Amazon has half the amount of baked potatoes that the other players have of carrots. So it really does balance out overall food stats.
That's right, and as we can see, all of the players are in some state of building the tower, which is gonna be used to gather some ender pearls. Actually, Amazon getting nine rods from the blazes.
Oh my gosh.
I think that's gonna be enough. And Malon, actually, I lied to you because Malon has 7 rods, so he's gonna be alright. He just didn't use TNT to destroy Netherrack and just gathered the leaves similar to Amazon did. So different strategies, and everything is paying off actually for every player here.
Yeah, everyone seems to be at just about the same point here. A couple players still finishing up their towers, a couple players having just reached the top. And honestly, if you got your tower ready at this point, it really is just an equalizer here, because everyone's got to wait for that same tick of night to roll over and get that spawn point set.
Wait a minute. Lore has a stack of arrows. Wow. I think I know what he did here. If there were any emeralds in a desert temple, he might have just traded with a villager for his arrows. That's really smart.
That is incredible. Didn't even notice the arrows or the trading. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And
That has to be the case, because I don't think he has like 21 flint on his side, or 21 feathers, right? So, interesting to see. Good strategies from his side right now.
Yep, Lore actually going to be the first one to start the Enderman killing process.
Yeah, that's really good pace, but both Boskar and Malon are actually still on a good pace. The only Amazon is still digging down his hole here, but he's also gonna be in a couple of seconds up here respawning in his bed location. So it's a really close match right here. I mean, when we look at the beginning, there were very different nether entry times, fortress entry times, different problems encountered on many sides of the players, but now they're pretty much in the same 30-second difference here, I think. So I really love to see this.
It's amazing, all their different strategies at the beginning really just led them to the same point of time here. And Boskar actually, unfortunately, taking a death there to an Enderman, probably meaning it did not fall in the pit.
Oh, he didn't destroy this Netherrack, so then if the Enderman spawns behind his tower, the Enderman can just puff into the hole, and that's gonna waste a couple of Enderman spawns, I guess, for this player. So that's unfortunate a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of time
lost.
lost.
To destroy this, I think, so it's gonna be alright. 3 Endermans from Lore right now. Pretty good amount to be having. And he's gonna make a check. Oh, and there was this stick when he didn't have his item in his inventory shown, so he's doesn't know how many pearls he has right now. It happens sometimes. Just the player is falling so quickly to his death that sometimes we just can't see our inventory being updated after picking up the items before the death, so...
Yeah, fortunately not too detrimental to not know your Ender Pearl count at this point. You're probably going to be on the...
And it happened another time! I got a flashback right now, because I think it happened also when we were playing a relay match. And the third time? What?
Oh my gosh.
No way!
Minecraft really just does not want to reveal any helpful information to Lore right now.
Why are you doing this, Minecraft? And the spider killing it! Is Lore just gonna finish this? He destroyed his bed. No way he's gonna just leave his tower right now. He's 60
Oh my
kills.
gosh!
Oh my god! How?
That's incredible. 16 pearls.
And he's gonna TNT his way up right now. Look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's up
How
here.
was-
That's
that was
amazing. Love to see this. Actually, I talked to Lord just before the second round, and he just told me that, oh, I forgot actually to TNT me out of this hole, and now he remembers to do this, so it's amazing to see this. And he's gonna be in lead right now. Actually, Malon's gonna be the second one to destroy his bed and go down, so pretty good pace from both of the Polish players right here. Malon's gonna be having, I don't know how many pearls, but I believe it's well enough to be living at this point.
Yeah, and Lore with actually a sizable lead right now, not gonna need to craft any arrows, didn't bother wasting time with any flint, just went for presumably a villager trade. You know, Malon still has no arrows as far as I'm aware. So Lore is looking to be in a very advantageous spot right now.
Yeah, and the Malon's gonna actually sleep the night, so he's not gonna have to deal with the all of the aggressive mobs here. Just wandering around. And probably burning all the skeletons on his way. And keeping the spiders if he needs some more of the strings for his bow, but yeah. Lord just left sub 15 from his tower, and that's a really good pace.
That
from
was
his
a power
Titan.
1 bow. A power 1 bow just dropped for Malon.
Nice.
I mean, not incredibly helpful, but lucky.
Lucky, and we can see actually Malon has 5 flint in his inventory, so he's gonna be all right with the arrows. Of course, he has feathers, and Lord actually approaching. Yeah, he's gonna be approaching Ocean. Is it gonna be an Ocean exposed portal room?
Yeah, I feel like you don't see a ton of those in. I might be mistaken, but I feel like you don't see a ton of those in 1.7.
No, I think this is gonna be the coastal one, just because. Oh no, it's not gonna. It's still going on, so he's gonna have to use the boat. Oh, he actually used this small trick when he punches the boat first before entering it. Oh, and he doesn't have to actually go here because the stronghold is on this island actually. It's a good thing he actually went back to this location, so because the portal room's gonna be here. That's a really weird location for a portal room. It's in the water, yeah.
In between the coast and the land, or
It
coast
is
and
in
the
the
water.
That was kind of confusing, but Laura had some instinct to him, and he just didn't go for the water travel here, and he knew that something is off. And here it is, 17th minute. He's entering the portal room, 9 ice, so no problem filling out these ice. And actually, the only thing he has to craft is beds and his bow. He already has a lot of arrows. It's gonna be all right. And that could be sub 20 right here.
Yeah, clean dragon fight. This is looking to be a very good run for Lore.
Tries to go for a safe bet, but Silverfish doesn't want to allow him to do this. But now there it is.
I really like that, honestly. You're in a tournament setting. Safety bed is never going to be a bad play, in my opinion.
Yeah, I remember because Lore is on my Relay 2 team right now, and he's always been saying if the safe bet is an option here or here. So yeah, he knows that the tournament, especially when you have to play 3 versions in a tournament match, safety here is a good option if it doesn't waste you too much time. And actually, very good arrow skills here. First, Dragon Charge is gonna be here. Good damage! Oh my god, that's really good damage.
That's clean.
And on the other side, actually, Boskar is in a stronghold 2 portal room. He's gonna be crafting some beds and essential tools to go for an end fight. But yeah, we're gonna watch Lore now. He doesn't have some charges right now, but there is gonna be one pretty good angle, and it's gonna be a lot of damage too. Not this much this time. Possibly still still two beds to be blown up. Dragon
Yeah,
flying in different directions.
very good time with all our other players. Boskar just entering the end. Hamazon and Malon just now digging down.
And Lar is on the edge of sub 20 right now. And that's gonna be the last charge possibly. Yeah, that's gonna be it. And sub 20 from Lar. Very good time on 1.7. That was a very well played seed from his side, and that's gonna be the end of the first seed here. Wow, that was very good from Lar.
Very strong first round.
And actually, look at Malon. He made doors to actually dig down to the portal room location. That's interesting.
Yeah, you know, I don't disagree with that. You know,
That's pretty common, like 1.15 or 1.16 strategy, right? And he's been maining the version 1.15 for a long time, Malon. A long time Polish record holder on this version. Competing against a long time, actually non-stop Polish record holder, 1.7 Lar here. So it's a Polish records match here. Really interesting to see, and it's a coastal village on Lar's side.
oh yeah, moving into 1.14/1.15.
Yeah, he's the first one to begin this version. Boskar still has to do half of the dragon damage to defeat him. Hamazon pretty much the same, and Malon's gonna be entering the end right now. Not a bad time for him, but the dragon's gonna charge him, but he had a pearl, so it's alright for him.
A little bit scary, but
Oh,
making
pretty
up fine, no?
decent bet from Hamazon. Boskar and Hamazon really similar paces right now. It's gonna be the last charge which is gonna define it all. And what happened to Malon?
I think a slightly off bed took some fire damage and the dragon just charged right into him.
Oh no. That's such a good run from his side. I know he's been struggling with 1.7 because that's not his version. He doesn't feel good with this version, and seeing him entering the end in like 21st minute was a really good thing to see, but now this death is gonna cost him a lot of time.
That's rough. Fortunately, 1.7, you know, your stronghold's going to be a lot closer. There is time to run back, hopefully recollect any items that are unburned, and you know, just a bit of a time sink there, but nothing crazy detrimental. You're not going to have to run as far.
And Boskar finishing 1.7, followed by Hamazon, who has just entered the end. Fountain and Baldy Play is gonna start the 1.15 run right now. Lar is gonna be having like over 2 minutes advantage actually, so that's a really good advantage to be having at the beginning of the next seed.
Yeah. Already done with you know, initial wheat grabbing. Got the villager in the boat.
Yeah, and this seed is marked as an ocean seed, so the thing here is pretty straightforward. You have to just take a villager, or actually kidnap him, and just, yeah, take him for a boat ride for the ocean. Collect one monument, collect some shipwrecks, you gather some emeralds, and then go into the nether, collect some rods from blazes. So that's pretty standard, and later on it's just gonna be the pretty standard end fight.
You know, I think this is probably my favorite 1.14/1.15 variant. You know, so often players will just use the villagers and exploit them for all they're worth, but at least in this version, you know, you get to take the villager on a little bit of a sightseeing world tour. You know, a little bit of a little reward for assisting the player so much, as opposed to just abandonment in the village. You know.
Yeah, that's something we can see here, right? And actually, oh my god, while re-entering the end, but there's a dragon charging him, barely
Oh,
staying alive.
low health there. Hopefully, gonna be able to pick up this food, heal back up. Oh, narrowly avoiding the charge.
Yeah, here are his items, but Dragon's gonna charge him. Oh no, you have to hit him, or you don't have to. So he's gonna stay alive, but he has to heal up. He has to eat some more of this food. Carrots are here collected, so you have to take his time and heal a little bit. But he's back. He's back in the end. That's the important thing here. Right now, you don't want to be dying again. That's for sure. Laura actually, on the other side, is in the monument, collecting 8 golden blocks. And Malon actually being harassed by a dragon right now. He doesn't want to fight him right now. He wants just a little bit of break to regenerate his health, right?
Yeah, gonna opt just to shoot the dragon, ward it off for a moment. Make sure your health is good enough to survive a hit just in case. You know, it's smart. Playing it safe for the second time. At this point, your mind is focused on finish the run, move on to 1.15.
That's right, and he knows very well that he's probably the best player on 1.15 throughout all these 4 brilliant runners. And he can catch up some couple of minutes on this version. And actually pretty good damage on the beds right now. Already half HP gone from the dragon. And Boscar, actually, look at this. Boscar is having a different route than Lore, because he's been just entering the end before he trades anything.
Oh, interesting.
That's gonna be a little bit different. We can see that Lore has been already trading with his villager. He has already 7 pearls. So if the spawn in the Nether isn't like something awful, worse than his opponent spawn, he's gonna be in the lead right here, right now.
Yep,
And the
just waiting to
spawn
see.
is... There is no spawn. He's in the void.
Oh my god.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, thank
Yeah, it's a good spawn. It didn't spawn in a different location. There's always a chance, if you just travel too far, that it's gonna spawn you in some other location, but the terrain is pretty much flat here, so it's not gonna be the difference here. He considered actually taking his pearl and pearling up, but he decided not to waste the pearl, I guess.
You know, I feel like that might be 1.16 instinct kicking in a little bit, you know?
That could be the case. That could be the case. Malon
You know, funnily
actually-
enough, Malon with this Power 1 bow doing, you know, actually a good bit of extra damage to the dragon with every arrow hit.
Oh, but this... Oh, actually, he hit himself with a bow. No way. But here it is. No, here it is. And the dragon destroyed the bed. The last charge is needed for Malon to defeat the dragon. He just needs this one explosion to get him to his favorite version of all times. And it could be it right here. It is.
There it
Finally,
is.
Malon, after the death, is gonna be able to finish up his 1.7 seed. That's gonna be a 4-minute better time than the round 1 time he had playing before in this tournament. So even with this death, it's a good thing to improving in this
Yes.
version. So he's still in a game, still 2 versions to go, and as we can see, Hamazon's gonna be entering in a similar fashion as Lore in the Magma Ravine, probably even the same place, the same blocks being destroyed here. And I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't the case.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we saw Amazon make trades already. I do see 25 emeralds still in the inventory. You know what? No pearls, actually. So not having traded yet. Lore technically in the lead right now with a handful of pearls on the hotbar and killing blazes. Though Boscar is leaving the nether now.
He's leaving the Nether with 7 rods, but Lore has the advantage of already starting the trades, already having some pearls. So he's not gonna be having to put much more effort to gathering some materials for his spur trades compared to Obosk.
Did Boskar land in a different portal?
It looks like it actually.
What the heck?
That was weird. It can happen, I guess, but I only seen it happening on 1.7 actually. That's a little bit weird. And Loris landing in his normal portal, so that's just a little bit unlucky on Boskar's side, but it's not gonna cost him much time. He's already arriving close to the monument. And Lore has an advantage of already having the pearls and already can throw his Ender Eye towards the stronghold location, so yeah, he's in the lead right now. We can say that pretty confidently.
Yeah, very, very solid lead right now, already making his way there. Meanwhile, Boskar struggling to find the gold blocks just a bit.
Yeah, he can't find a spot, but now he
There it
did
is.
did find the spot, so he's all right with all of this. Hamazon entering the fortress has already 4 rods on him, but he's still behind. He still haven't started any trades, so he's behind Boskar, behind Lore, on a presumably third place pace right now, which isn't good for him because only 2 best players of this matchup gonna advance to the great finals. So he's gonna have to catch up a little bit more.
Yeah, Boskar actually getting into a bit of a scary situation there, leaving the Ocean Monument on 3 hearts with like 6 lasers focused on him, but making it out safely, fortunately, gonna be able to heal back up there and find wherever the villager has been left at.
Yeah, oh yes, because the villager... Yeah, because Okay, I just can't say things, but we all know what is happening. Got spawned under the ground in a different location, and that just... He didn't have his villager close, right? And he had to just go back.
Yeah, it might have been in the boat right there, actually, just sitting at the village.
He's gonna actually benefit from this situation, just collecting more beds right now. Being at 5 or 6, so he's gonna be pretty good. On the other hand, Malon is starting his seed already traded with his villager to have some trades already locked here. Crafting 2 buckets to ensure obsidian in the end fight, so it's a good thing to have here. And Hamazon is gonna be leaving the nether right now. And Lore actually arriving at the next shipwreck here. Interesting to see. Is there gonna be more emeralds? Yeah, 4 more emeralds for Lore. Nice thing to have here. I think he's gonna be having enough emeralds, of course, because it's a good spawn, good emeralds amount at the beginning, so should be fine. Oh my god, this chest from Mullen! 12 emeralds in it. Wow.
Nice to see. You know, Malon's gonna start making these these small plays that save time, a little bit of time here, a little bit of time there, if he wants any chance of catching up at this point, because a 5-minute difference in 1.15, it's a tough window to make up. That is a lot of time.
There's a lot of time, but everything can still happen. We've seen in the previous matchup on the Group A having a lot of deaths actually. In 1.7 there was 2 deaths in the end, and a couple of deaths in 1.15 actually, so everything can happen here. Malon can still be in the position to get a comeback here, but it's still pretty heavily reliant on how your opponent's gonna actually play here, because if your opponent's gonna make some mistakes, gonna make some room for you to not making some mistakes and just going forward if you run and your position here.
Yeah.
As we can see, actually, yeah, Lore is above the stronghold.
Yeah, with all the materials necessary to get in here. Very sizable lead right now.
Wow, it's the 13th minute of this run. Man. Lore is just killing it right now.
Yeah, making very impressive plays throughout this round.
Damn.
A lot of mobs in here, though. You know, it's we saw the last round of the tournament. I forget who it was. Someone did take a death in the stronghold right at the end.
That was Elrichi, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing about ocean exposed strongholds, especially in the day when there are not many caves in your area. The mob's just gonna spawn in a stronghold, right? It's gonna be really hard to navigate, especially if the portal is not exposed. And look at this damage. He's having some problems, baby zombies.
It's scary to see.
He's gonna be able to see, but this is another dead end on Lor's behalf, and that's just unlucky for him. He's gonna actually dig through the wall, just not trying to fight these little zombies, monsters, devils, thingies. I have no idea why these babies are in the game. This is just so cruel to have
And
them.
so many of them.
Yeah, so many of them in so small hitboxes and so fast running. Why? I know they are kids, but ooh, they are dangerous. Oh my god,
Oh my
another
gosh.
skeleton! How is he still alive?
Non-stop.
Oh,
Oh my
no way!
no!
Oh, that's not a good thing, Lord. That's not a good thing. He was in the lead, but now he's gonna not have it anymore. Oh my
Oh,
god, I was sure he's gonna be leaving half a heart, but the skeleton somehow just sniped him.
I think it was. I don't even know what. You know what? Lore was standing on
Yeah.
a half slab, I believe.
He was. I think that was this little portion of his head hitbox was just tempting the skeleton to shoot at him, and it happens to actually hit him twice. So yeah, it hurts to see. It hurts to see, but on the other side, it's an ocean. It's not gonna be so hard to come back to this place.
Yeah, this is exactly what Malon needed to happen, you know. With a 5-minute deficit with 3 top level runners, you really need to see someone else make a mistake because Malon's going to be playing, you know, as hard as he can right now. Already has a very solid 1.15 PB, I believe the best of these 4 runners. But you know, there's only so much skill can do with a 5-minute deficit against equally skilled players.
That's right. But still, there's only one player dying here. It's not enough for Malon. So the only question for Malon is who is dying next. I hope and we hope that it's not gonna be the case that anybody's gonna die here. But yeah, the stronghold like this is really dangerous, and we've seen Lore doing everything he could to be able to live here, but still he had to take a death here. But he's having a dolphin, having some good time swimming with a dolphin.
That you know, stronghold navigation and surviving so long against so many mobs, even with the death, that is far above the skill of the average Minecraft player. You're not going to see that come out from any random player out there. So still very talented, very skilled, you know, just got unlucky with the positioning of that slab and just how many skeletons were at the end of every corridor. You got 2 baby zombies. It's rough.
That's right. That was just a little bit of RNG not being good on his side. But yeah, now we can see that Hamazon is entering the stronghold right now. And we're gonna see how he's gonna handle it in the stronghold.
Yeah, I think Boscar not too far behind, if I'm seeing correctly. Oh, yep, there it is.
Boscar is entering here, and Lore actually is in the 3rd place right now. It is all gonna depend how many problems there are gonna be. Boscar taking some skeletons, Hamazon taking some creepers, so many creepers.
You know, I like the use of the flint and steel, though.
Yeah,
Guarantees they're exploding.
And look at this! Boscar's already in a purple.
Boscar!
5-eye or something like that?
I didn't even see Boscar was simply too fast.
Wow, that's 16th minute entry. That's a really good time.
Boscar really shaking things up here, taking Lore's death, which he was not aware about, and really capitalizing on taking that lead. But I didn't even see where the portal room was. It could be in a very janky spot here.
Yeah, probably that was in the place where just Lore haven't come to yet. just because there were so many mobs here, and Amazon having some issues navigating the stronghold. There's so many light here. So actually no mobs here for the Amazon right now. And it could all change. We've seen many creepers in the area. Actually, creepers are not bad for a stronghold because you can just flint and steal them. So they're not gonna be a problem. And here it is, the portal room.
There it is, just right in there. Oh my god, it is a 5-eye.
We've seen a 5-eye like 2 times, I think, this tournament. That's amazing.
You know, it would be insane to see one of these runners send it on, like, you know, way less eyes than would be needed and just bank on something crazy. Like, it'll never happen, I don't think. I don't think any runner is foolish enough to do such a thing, but it would be crazy.
Yeah, I don't think that would be the case here. And as we can see, 2 players in the end, and the Lore, which was having a very good advantage, is now at the 3rd place, still in the stronghold, still has to recover from his death. And there are his items, and there are actually no mobs right now, so it's gonna be a good thing for him. And if it's gonna be the way he has to go to find a portal room right now, just before he died, that would be really sad to see.
Yeah, it was down a staircase. So we'll hope to see Lore navigate his way over there.
There's a staircase. Yeah,
there it is. So close to the portal room there before taking that death.
So actually, considering this, Lore isn't this far behind right now. He's still a contender for a 2nd place. Malon, unfortunately, still swimming with his villager.
Yeah, not too far off from the stronghold, though, if I'm not mistaken. You know, 9 eyes in the inventory. Definitely made up a little bit of time here.
Yeah, it's all gonna now be a thing with the Purge RNG right here, because none of the players have bow and arrows, obviously, in this strat, but Amazon has a Purge, the first one. He has 6 bets. 2 first bets aren't good. The 3rd one either. Oh no!
My gosh.
He's gonna fail. Oh
no! Oh, the bed damage was just...
He's not gonna be able to do this. It's gonna be the end for him right now.
Oh my gosh. And just like that, the placements shake up again.
He can't do anything right now. The only thing he can do is just swim up to all of these towers and just destroy all of them manually, or what he's doing right now, just dying right here, collecting more bets from the village or from some other place and coming back to the portal room to the end. Oh, that's not a good time to die here.
You know,
I'm sorry, but I was really worried about Malon when he died in 1.7, but that's even bigger because he now has no bets Amazon here. And
yeah, I would agree with you.
The stronghold is much more further away.
Yeah, that's just rough. You know, you come into this and you're not prepared for the 1.15 janky hitbox. Oh my gosh.
No F3. That's how Lore plays this version. 3 bets, 4 bets. It's gonna be really close. The last bet's gonna hit it, and Lore's actually recovering from his death and landing now on the 2nd place pace right there, because Boscar still has his Purge. Now there it is. So it's gonna be really close matchup, and the Malon is actually in a stronghold right now. So everything is still possible right here.
Oh my gosh, Boscar with the cleanest beds we've seen so far.
Very good one cycle, Boscar, just nailing it. And look at this seed, Lore spawning in the jungle, ruined portal, temple. That's an interesting seed. And we can see actually a golden axe, which is speeding up the process of just mining the wood, which is pretty nice to have here. 1 iron in the chest, so hopefully there's gonna be more iron in the 2nd chest. And that's gonna be the case, even diamonds.
Oh wow, look at this. You know, both Lore and Boscar here, 1st and 2nd, so close to each other on pace right now. Boscar opting to just smash the chest instead of looting it. I like that, honestly.
Yeah, that's the FSG style, right? When you just, I don't know if you know, but the FSG generators are so advanced that you can just generate the ward with your golden axe. That the golden axe is always gonna be here in the chest, so the players just, what are they doing? Just destroying the chest with an axe, not looting it, because why would they? And Lar was actually trying to find a good spot to build this portal, but he decided to not to, and that's actually not a bad idea. That could be dangerous if the lava pool was destroyed, but he would be having... Oh, he's gonna be doing this really slow right now.
Yeah, Boscar making this portal a lot quicker here. And
Yeah,
gonna go for the gold blocks.
Actually using one obsidian just to do it faster. It's not a good thing for lore. Oh, and he's called to the floor. Eaten by a cobblestone. That's so sad. So Boscar catching up a little bit. I actually gonna say you that I seed tested this jungle seed, and I actually did an oopsie with this lava pool and actually destroyed my whole lava pool and had to restart the seed testing. So I'm happy that Lord just went for the safe way, because it's really hard to predict how this water is gonna flow. But yeah, there's a really good fashion here. We can see stables on both the Boscar and Lore's POV right now. Malon is still in the end, not having any luck with the perch. So he's gonna be still behind.
Yeah, it looks like we got a left side good gap on stables here, which is nice. You know, I really do like good gap. I feel like it's the most interesting bastion route for stables, in my opinion.
I would agree, and the way that this routing for this gap was progressing throughout the time, like nowadays we're just doing it in a hole in a pretty easy way. We can just do manhunt to gather more piglins, etc. But back in the day, we were just having trouble gathering these piglins in the hole. We were just throwing them gold in some place. It was really weird to do this Bastion. Actually, that's why the stables wasn't really liked in the beginning of Bastion era, I think. But now it's pretty easy to route and pretty quick actually if you do it right.
Yeah, I'd say depending on how you run it, it could be just second to housing, honestly.
Yeah, especially if you have this. I like stables because of the variety of routing. You can do good gap, or you can do, for example, double triple, right?
Yeah,
and that's also a good thing to be having here.
It is especially brutal getting a no triple double bad gap, but you know, how often does that really happen?
Not in a tournament scenario. So Lore went up for some more of obsidian, having trouble with some picks here, but he's gonna be alright. There's many golden carrots from this ruined portal chest, so he's gonna be alright. And Boscar actually gonna be going for fortress already. I don't know if he has enough obsidian. He has 23 obsidian, and oh my god, Hamazon. He's back, but he's almost dead, and Malon, the only dead in his game is his Ender Dragon right now, so that's a good thing for Malon. Chest, and going down to see if there are more strings in his chest, and actually in his trades, and actually he has more string for like 6 bets at least. I think it's gonna be 7 even.
That's safe. No. I like a safe strat.
Yeah, so he's gonna be able to do a blaze bet if he wants to, pretty safely.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's gonna be the case.
Many blazes.
That's gonna be the case. Boscar actually can't even mine the whole blaze his spawner here, just because so many spawns are here. Already built his portal, awaiting the last rods. He's on 5 right now, so he's in a very good situation. And
Gonna
I
go
wonder
ahead
what he's gonna do. If he's gonna do just one throw eye or distance estimation. It's gonna be for sure double travel, but it's an ocean spawn here, so if he wants to do a distance estimation, he had to just jump down, and that's what he's gonna do.
You
Go
know,
back for the Sparrow.
it's smart. Go for the consistent strat. Don't risk anything at this point. I mean, Boscar is on pace to finish all 3 runs in under an hour.
Right. And the thing is, if he just went for one eye throw and just went on whichever direction it points in the nether, he doesn't know how far the stronghold is. His coordinates aren't in the ring, so the one eye throw is viable here, but he's close to the ring, so it's always a possibility that he goes too far with his travel here, and it's gonna cost him more time. Actually, Lore having 8 rods right now, he's gonna be having a time of his life, and he's spawning under the surface actually.
Oh man, building the portal at the
Ouch.
back of the blaze spawner versus in the hallway to the blaze spawner, making all the difference here. Lore is gonna lose a bunch of time having to dig up into the ocean.
I mean, it's not gonna be the big deal here, because Boscar also had to jump down and swim a little bit and go back up actually to this portal, so not a bad thing here. But
Lore with a trident drowned attacking.
oh come on, what is this with these mobs on Lore's side today? Everybody in
Minecraft.
Minecraft wants to kill him, just.
Really making him work for it.
Boscar, on the other hand, is gonna build his second portal. Is it gonna be I Spy? No way. And there is no way, actually. He built his portal so way down and still ended up on the top of the ocean. Pretty lucky.
Yeah,
Also,
16
eight
eyes
road,
in the
yeah.
hotbar.
And that's gonna be really close to the stronghold. Yeah, look
Oh,
at this
wow.
stronghold exposed a little bit.
Will we see
Very, very natural thing to see here.
part 2 of Boscar's amazing routing?
Many creepers, and that's a really fast routing. Oh my
Yes,
god.
we will.
Oh my god. That is amazing. Lore managed to go back to the nether. He's gonna be building back. He's gonna build his portal pretty soon, I guess. Malon, on the other hand, is still in Bastion. He's still not in a fortress. He's really behind. And Hamazon, I have no idea what is happening, but I've seen him in the end for a long time right now. But just the perch isn't happening. He's on fire. He's gonna be
Oh my
trying
gosh.
to 5-bet this. Good bet first. The second bet also good. Third did no damage.
Oh,
Troy.
Amazon missing the beds again.
Ouch. And he knows. He knows he's out. Unfortunately.
That
That's really
1.15
unfortunate.
dragon hitbox, if you're not used to it, if it's not the version you main, you know, even if you go into it feeling like you're ready, sometimes it just throws you off.
So, actually, we can be guaranteed that one of these Polish players is gonna advance to the finals. And I'm a little bit worried for Lore, because I don't know if he's passed already this Ocean Exposed Stronghold. If he doesn't know about it, it's going
Yeah.
back. So
It
he
was-
knows he passed it.
It was just like the smallest tip of that stronghold poking out.
That's right. He's gonna take his time to just mine some wood, maybe doing a save bet, crafting
Whoops.
trapdoors, because why not? Hunger reset is an option here, and he's gonna do it. It's gonna be much more useful right now, because these 2 carrots are pretty much the all food he has for the rest of this round. So he wants to have it till the end for sure.
Oscar not
And
getting
now-
the greatest luck with these perches until now.
Until you said it is happening right now, and is it gonna be the end for Boscar right now? It's gonna be a really good time. 54 minutes right now on the timer. 4th bet and an anchor to finish it all.
There it is.
That's gonna be it. Boscar sub 55.
absolutely
Really impressive.
dominating this set of players. My
Wow.
goodness. And Hamilton actually going to go for the 1.16 run regardless.
That is really solid. 11th minute on Boskar's 1.16 timer. And actually, Lore finding this stronghold finally. And yeah, he's gonna be. Oh no, that's gonna be all over again. Creepers. No,
Oh my
please,
gosh.
please.
Oh
Another
my
skeleton,
gosh.
please, Lord, don't do this again.
The golden carrot. Lots of saturation.
Oh my god, no way.
Gonna heal
This
back up.
skeleton is right near him, but he's gonna just juke him. Wow,
Okay.
what is happening? Please, Lord, just find it. Just find it quick, please.
I think this is the wrong pathway too. I believe
It is.
Boskar went straight down. Yeah.
Oh no. Lord's having so much problem in 2 versions in the stronghold. That is so unlucky for him, but he's standing alive. And I can just feel how stressed he is right now. But he sees the portal room finally going for another chest. There's a creeper, there's a spider. Why
my
there's
God.
so many mobs here?
Okay, makes it in the portal room safely. Silverfish on the ground, breaks the spawner. Oh my god! Gets lit on fire by the lava from the silverfish breaking through the block.
Hungary, please place a bet, 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 place a
have-
bet, please,
There's fire
Lord!
res in the inventory. Oh, thank goodness. Oh my god.
Okay, he's alive. Oh my god, I cannot imagine what he is going through right now. I hope he's not gonna even take this bet. It's gonna be his safe bet. He has arrows for a half bow. He has the resources, but oh my god, the damage on his heart right now.
Opting
Oh.
to not jump Pearl, T-Wags would be proud. Okay. All that's left. Oh, gonna go for half bow actually.
He's gonna go for half bow. Is gonna be good thing to do here. Half bow is always welcome in the tournament settings, just because it's more consistent than just waiting for the purge. As we can see in 1.15, the purge is not happening for the players, most of the players, right? So they had to wait. But on 1.16 and even 1.15, if you have the right seed to do this, you can get some arrows and do it just like this.
Yeah, Lore with only 4 beds on the hotbar. However, with a bow in the inventory, even if something goes drastically wrong with this one cycle, Lore should be able to close the run out by shooting the crystals.
Oh, he just noticed he has glowstone to make some anchors.
Smart.
So the only bad thing that can happen right now, if he's gonna miss the purge, but now Dragon is just shooting at him, so he know he can't purge right now. Boskar playing some chess on Minecraft tournament. Look at this guy.
Oh my gosh.
So
Boskar-
talented.
Actually, legitimately a good chess player too.
No way.
When you got the time to spare.
Yeah, why not? You have to do content on your stream, right?
Yeah, with a very domineering victory over the rest of the group here. I don't know how much quicker Boskar won by, but at this point it's a lot.
It's a lot. It was sub 55, and Lore's gonna have possibly sub 1 hour, so about 5 minutes right now. That's a lot of minutes. Considering the Lore's very fast 1.7 match, 1.7 round, it's really impressive too, being able to come back in the first place. And this is gonna be the purge for Lore finally. Yeah,
There
it
it
is.
is.
And we can see if Lore's gonna be able to finish it up. No F3. He's a Giga Chad, the second bed. Oh my god. It's gonna be enough. 4 bed, 1
Fortunately,
anchor, and there it is.
Fortunately, having made that anchor, but that'll be it.
There it is, Lore. Even though he died at the Stronghold in 1.15, and even though he had so many problems 1.16 in the Stronghold, he was able to finish it up. Sub 1 hour, very good performance from this man, and congrats to both Boscar and Lore making it up.
And that is the round.
That was really amazing to see both of these players playing here, and also Hamazon and Malon. It was a really close matchup. Unfortunate deaths happening here, which is something that you just cannot take away from a tournament like this when you have 3 different versions to play. That's really hard.
And even with the 2 players that did not move on in this round, still amazing gameplay from both of them. Malon making up a lot of lost time from that first round. Honestly, an incredible amount of time from that first death. And Hamazon making it back to the 1.15 Dragon multiple times. Still impressive to do it so quickly.
Very impressive and very good gameplay from everybody's here. That was really good to see, to commentate. And that's gonna be the players. Boscar, Videos, Lore advancing to the great finals, which will be happening in half an hour probably. And if we are gonna have some players, we can do actually interviews about this match, and we just need a person who can actually ask the players for interviews, and we can actually ask them, because there are many things to be asking here. So many things happened here, and I just can't wait to hear Lore perspective on this Stronghold. It was so strong. Oh my god.
I mean, we were stressed, and we're just in the booth.
My throat is hurting from this. I'm not gonna lie, that was really stressful to watch. But he managed to pull it out. That's a really amazing thing to see here. And yeah, we're gonna have some players coming to the booth here. And hello, Malon. Hello, Boscar Videos.
Welcome.
How are you doing?
Yo.
Well, I lost, so I'm not the greatest.
Yeah, but Boscar, you actually won. 54 minutes, 50 seconds combined time. Very good, very solid time on your behalf. What do you want to say about the seeds? What version did you like the most from all of these 3?
Well, I really liked all the seeds, but like in 1.7, the Nether, I had some difficulties because I had like 3 blazes outside, and I almost died quite a few times. But overall, I think all the seeds were really good. I don't know why in all of the seeds there are like 4 eyes in the Stronghold. But yeah, I think the seed finders, I think Reddy found all the seeds. I think he did a very good job finding those seeds, and yeah.
Okay, and Malon, what you gonna say? Because we've seen your unfortunate death in 1.7, which set you back quite long, and you were in the back for most of the match, but you managed to actually get a decent time on 1.15, and how do you feel about this?
Yeah, I just misclicked. I wanted to place a block and I blew up the bed, and then the dragon yeeted me back and I just died. It was pretty unfortunate. But I feel like I played decently aside from that, and the seeds were pretty easy actually. I feel like, especially the 1.15 seed, it was like a bit too easy. There were too many emeralds to like, I don't know.
To ensure the trades, right? Just get all the trades you need. There were many emeralds, that's right.
Yeah, and I front-loaded a bit of emeralds in the village, which was a mistake since I found like 30 in 2 shipwrecks. I just did it out of habit, playing RSG, you don't usually find this many. And that lost me like a minute. And the Purge in 1.15 took like 5 solid minutes for me. Like 4.
Yeah, that was not good to see actually. But Boscar actually, I think Boscar also didn't have a good purge here.
Yeah, I had like really bad purchase in 1.15 and 1.16.
Yeah, so that wasn't pretty good. But that was a good, very solid gameplay for both of you guys. And Malon actually, even with a death, you got like 27th minute in a 1.7, which compared to your previous round is a great improvement. So I would say that you played really well, and yeah, GG's to both of you, of course.
Thanks.
So if you want, if there's something you want to say, you want to tell us, another experiences you had with these seats, you can say it now.
Yeah, I don't know why, but in the 115 seed, when I left the Nether, I spawned like in a cave in the middle of the ocean, super far away. I don't know why that happened.
Yeah, that was confusing. Nobody had the same thing happening, even
Yeah,
lore.
sometimes that happens when you like stand in another block
Yeah.
because the game doesn't like when all the blocks outside of the portal are obstructed, and you just spawn sometimes somewhere else. It happens, but it's not very common.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it actually costed you quite a time because you had to go back to your villager, right?
Yeah, like it was a bit of a time loss because yeah, I didn't have a boat, so and I almost died in the monument because of that. So yeah, I had to come back to get more beds and to get the villager.
So,
Yeah, Boscar, actually, for both those rounds, how did you feel about your stronghold navigation? Because I know in the 1.15 round, Matt and I looked away, and all of a sudden you're in the portal room.
Yeah, I think the strongholds were nice. Like they weren't too scuffed, which I appreciate. But yeah, I think the strongholds were pretty linear, so it was easy to nav. Like I don't know if some people do preemptive travel. I don't know if that's called.
yeah,
But I don't.
I didn't see if anybody was doing this round. I don't think anybody did this actually.
No, yeah, I don't know how to do it. So yeah.
But yeah, great runs from both of you guys. Great runs from all four players. Actually, it was great to watch. You know.
I can
Yeah,
agree that it was
thanks.
very good to watch, very good competition here, and it was a pleasure to commentate both of you guys here. So yes, if that's gonna be all for the interviews, we're gonna have a break right now, about I think 20-25 minutes until the great finals. We're gonna see Boscar and Lore from this group, and from the second group, the first group which was happening, it's gonna be, I actually don't remember.
K4 and Teddy Ursa.
Yes, that was what I was gonna to say. Yeah, thank you very much. So that's gonna be all of these amazing players in the great finals, 3 seats and only one winner. So I hope we're gonna see you pretty soon. Stay with us and enjoy your break.